Hello, Dominic from BMT Spain, the channel for beginners to advanced players, and this is the beginners course lesson number 6. So as always we will start with some catching and some throwing, but because he has seen now the complete forehand and the complete backhand swing, we will also start with some shadow swings, going to the places and make that swing without the ball. And today we will have the forehand and the backhand finding that rhythm, and we will start to play the short game mini tennis with the red balls. And every class we will go up to orange balls, green dot ball and the yellow ball. So little by little we're changing the balls, softer balls to the normal ball, and we will go from mini tennis to maxi tennis. So let's start with some throwing and catching. So, and as usual, we do this as long as necessary, so you can see little by little it's getting better, and we're not going that fast, so she has time. So that the position was not good, I have to correct her. She didn't really follow the hand, so the idea is really trying to go in the most natural way to the ball, catch it, and from there you throw it back. So here she turned well, and then she turns, bounce and turn. So that's what we will do always in the beginning of a class. So after the throwing and catching, we are going to do the shadow stroke. So now she will do the 8 reference points, turning the hands to that point, and when she arrives there, she will make a stroke over the arrow, bounce and turn, touch and finish, get back to the center, and she will do 3 times those 8 positions. So let's go. So the shadow tennis is also something that we will do every class now after some catching and throwing. This is a good way to practice the technique, getting in the right way to the ball. See, there she goes too straight to the arrow, so she has to follow her hands and keeping the ball on the right side or the left side, and then getting, sometimes she will step on the left, on the right. It's not that we will correct that very quickly. If there is a problem with the legs, then we will try to mention it, but we try to let her go in the most natural way as possible to the ball, because actually it doesn't matter that much if you get there on the right foot or the left foot, maybe for professional tennis, but at recreational level like we will have here, she's not going for professional, so it's not that much important. So, but there she goes too close, and here I have to correct her that that ball should be on her left side. So she runs like a football player straight to the ball, but a tennis player goes with the ball on his left or the right side. So that's what we are explaining. So, and now we go again, the rhythm. So we will do the forehand and the backhand, a little bit separated. The bounce and the turn rhythm is very important. Bounce, turn. Learn to move and learn to play with the rhythm of the ball. If you're in the rhythm of the ball, you're always in the right timing. So bounce and turn. She turns a little bit too much with the straight arm. So here I'm going to ask her to keep the elbows a little bit more open. So when she turns, the arm will be a little more bended. So she will have a better extension backwards instead of turning with the whole arm. It's possible with a straight arm, but then you need more time. So in the future it will go faster, then the bended arm will be much better. So that's what I was explaining. So here now she has to try to keep the elbows a little bit open, and you will see, you can hear it, but I will ask a little bit, keep the left arm, it's straight too much, but this is okay. So here I'm saying up, left elbow, voila, open the arms a little bit more, elbows open, better position, Some people ask to think you have a big ball in your arms, and you have to hold it like that. This is a little bit the idea, so I'm correcting again here, keep the elbows a little bit open, and in that way, you bring your hands to the ball, so the elbow is a little more bended, it goes better to the back, makes it easier to turn. And the backhand is okay, there, because of the both hands here, she has it better in the turn, it's easier for her to find, so she has a little bit more control already in the backhand. Now it's just finding that bounce and bounce and turn. Yeah, also here she can bring the racket down if it will go faster, but this will be more for the next class. So the rhythm was not so bad. So here we start with the mini tennis. So in the mini tennis you have 3 steps. You can just open the racket out of your hand like you see here, parallel to the net. Yeah, you find it with the racket, you touch and you finish. Here she's already opening the racket faster because the ball comes faster, so you don't have to make a full swing. As you can see, just by open, wait, touch and finish, yeah, you can already bring a faster ball back. Here she will open the racket more in the back, but still not waiting for the bounce. So just open out of your hand, yeah, turn the racket open and just then touch and finish. And the third part is the bounce and the turn. So, and now we will start with the mini tennis, yeah, and we will go with the red ball first, and she needs to learn to touch the ball. As you can see, she's hitting the ball too hard. I have to play a lot of volleys here, so she needs to find the control of touching the ball. You don't want to hit the ball, you want to find it, feel it, and then you finish. So you touch and you finish, and this is what we're working on. So now the racket goes further in the back. That means you will have more speed towards contact, so she needs to control that one. So we do the forehand and the backhand a little bit separated in the beginning. Yeah, so the backhand, as in the beginning, it went easier. This happens a lot of times when they can do it with both hands. They have a little more control about that. So also here, yeah, just open. It's not a bounce and a turn. Just bringing the racket backwards if you have more time. Yeah, but waiting for the bounce is not necessary in mini tennis. You can open directly. So now here she will go a little more opening in the back normally, so she can go open further if she wants. So, but this is already a few minutes later, so as you can see, she's already better in touching the ball. Yeah, start a little bit to find the control over the speed you are making. So touch and finish. That's why mini tennis is important. Yeah, you have the time, just open the racket, find the ball, touch and finish. So from the next class it will also be starting to have a little more direction. Yeah, and now here we will start to run. Yeah, just open the racket, try to find the ball with the racket. Yep, find it, then touch and try to finish. Yeah, but yeah, she starts to run more, so she starts to have the feeling of playing tennis, even if it's not with the normal ball, the softer balls. But as you can see, yeah, she already starts to run. Up, here she goes, find the ball, touch and finish. Yeah, up and here, boom. Yeah, so don't be afraid to learn to play with the softer balls. It will give you time. Yeah, learn to find it, learn to touch it, learn to feel the ball. Bounce and turn, touch and finish. Yeah, is the third part. So here we are just opening, finding it. Yeah, and from there we have the touch and the finish. So this is what we did today. We did like 20 minutes with the normal balls finding the rhythm, and then about the 20 minutes here with the red ball. Yeah, first try to get the rhythm of the ball and then learn to run and find the ball.